next real one. Let's get ready. We are ready for our next real one. Would my next real one come on in? Come on in for the win. Here comes the bride. Beautiful. Welcome to this wonderful show, lovely lady. Welcome to a real one. Would you share with these kings your name, your age, and what you do?
Yeah, my name is Nina DICKER. I am 28, and I am a stand-up comedian.
Beautiful. Okay. Would you share with them what makes you a real one?
What makes me a real one? I'm hilarious, and I'm real, and I tell it how it is.
Yes. Yes. And what are you looking for in a real one?
In a real one? Preferably hot. You all are. That's fantastic.
Yes.
Check.
Yes.
Someone who can match my freak, match my energy. I'm hoping some of you can do it. He
Looks like they can. They're holding on to their hearts, so they can.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay. As you saw in relationships, there are heartbreakers, deal breakers, red flags. What are things you're not going to tolerate?
Ooh. Things I won't tolerate. I don't know. I don't really think I can date a man who pays all of his taxes. I just feel like that's kind of like,
Just skim a little off the top.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, everybody does it.
Okay. Yeah.
Not me.
Not Nina,
IRS,
of course. Okay.
obviously.
Yeah, others. Okay. Very good. All right. And then for the fun of it, what do you like to do for fun?
What do I like to do for fun? I love to go to AMC theaters and sneak in a bottle of champagne in my pants and just drink it during the movie.
Wow. Mariachi, how do y'all feel about that? That's pretty interesting, huh? Wow. Well, very good. Okay. Now, I do want, because some fans may be wondering, even my brothers, this is the Cinco de Mayo edition. And you said, Pointer, I know I'm not a spicy Latina mama, but I still want a wonderful Latino king. So tell me why you said, hey, I want to be here today.
Yeah, I'm just really grateful for the opportunity. But I've always loved culture, and I actually traveled to the Dominican Republic and taught music to kids. So I will say, I do know Spanish. And I enjoy speaking Spanish. A lot of it is Dominican slang, so I apologize if I say "que lo que mani" when I really mean "que onde."
She's learning.
I'm learning.
It's a beautiful thing.
It takes time.
Okay.
And I'm hoping one of you can teach me.
Beautiful. All right. We don't have any more broken hearts, but let's take a step down, okay, to this gentleman that broke his heart. So we're going to go downtown to this real one. Let's stop it about right here. Name, age, and why you broke your heart.
My name's Sergio. I'm 22, and the only reason why I broke my heart is you kind of remind me of somebody that I know, so I can't do that.
And you would never date somebody you know.
Nah.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
No, 100%. That's like red flag right there. Can't know him. Gotta be.
In what way do you know that person to where you wouldn't want her to be your boo thing?
That's my aunt, so I just, I can't.
Okay.
Your aunt looks like me?
Yeah, you look very similar to my aunt. You two look very alike. Like, if you guys were to stand next to each other, y'all would probably be twins.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay. Do you have any Mexican in you?
No, but I'm really hoping to at some point today.
Okay. All right. We'll take it easy there. But okay. Could she be someone that you're type to if she didn't look like Auntie?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. You're really beautiful, but you're not my type.
Thank you.
What makes her not your type?
Just the fact that she looks like my family member.
Okay. Is he someone that's your type?
You're a little quiet. I prefer someone who's, can talk over me. Sometimes it's, sometimes you just got to break your way into the conversation. And if you're too quiet and too set back, it's not going to work. We're never going to talk.
Oh, okay. We're going to find out why that heart was broken. Well, okay, that makes a lot of sense. Let's take a step back. We just got a broken heart on the other direction. So let's go back to this king and figure out why the heart was broken. Name, age, why you broke your heart.
My name is Gustin. I'm 26. I don't talk a lot. I don't like talking.
That's so fair. You look like a sweet man.
Why don't you like talking?
I just don't enjoy talking. I either just play video games and talk about the video game, or just that's about it.
Have you ever dated someone?
Once. Once.
Okay.
We brought him back. We wanted him here to get a real one. So how do you expect to build with your partner if you're not gonna yap it up?
I just don't like talking a lot. But, I mean, I still talk. I just don't talk like a lot.
Could you have been okay with him not talking a lot?
I don't know. That's tough. I'd be worried that I'd talk his ear off. Do you
I like listening.
women?
Yeah.
You like listening?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's a little different.
You don't mind if she talks your ear off?
No. Most people that I know just talk my ear off.
Yeah, or do other things to your ear. I don't know what you're into.
Okay. Would you want a hardback now that kind of is established? Would you want a hardback, or are you okay?
We're good.
Okay, you're good. Okay. Is she someone that's your type?
Not really, but still like to get to know her.
Okay, why not really your type?
This is gonna sound racist, but I'm just not really into white people.
Okay. Wow, white people. Well, I didn't just say white women. Okay, that's okay. Oh, okay.
No, yeah, white people.
Well, that's good. I wouldn't expect you to be into white men, so that's okay. But then the white women, okay, understood. Is he someone that's your type?
I think we could definitely be friends. I don't know. I feel like the tucked in shirt is throwing me off a little bit. Not gonna lie. I don't know why that is.
It's just because I rode my motorcycle here, so I just it's easier to just have it in than just to have it out here. It's just annoying.
Oh, cool. Okay. Very good. We do have 3 hearts remaining, so let's take a step back, Nina. Let's scale the horizon. 4 hearts. Oh my goodness, the 4 heartbeats. We love to see it. Mariachi, don't we love to see 4 heartbeats? That's a beautiful thing. We love to see it. Yeah. So let's do this. We're going to get to know a little bit more about you. What is your ideal first date?
Ooh, my ideal first date is anything.
Oh.
He doesn't like first dates.
He doesn't like first dates. You didn't even barely answer.
I know.
Wait, so let's get the answer first. What's your ideal first date?
I was gonna say seafood, like anything ceviche, like all that. Like I love seafood.
Okay. Let's take a step down and figure out why that heart was broken before you could finish the statement. Oh, it's hot. Wow, his hand is hot from doing it. Okay. Name, age, and why you broke your heart.
My name's P-Log, I'm 24, and I don't know, you just not my flavor, baby. You know, I gotta be honest.
You don't like mayo?
It's not that, you know. I love a little mayo on my sandwiches, but you know.
Chipotle mayo.
As far as my flavor, right? Yeah, it's just not giving for me. It's not giving for me.
Can you explain that, or it's just the chemistry?
No, I feel like she's definitely cool. You know, we can have a drink, so you know, hang out as friends. You know, just like.
I know what hang out means.
It's a dating show. No, it's a dating show, but it's just not my flavor. You know, I gotta like my taste. I gotta like the taste like.
That's so fair. I'm just wondering what about my almost like
No,
that. It was,
I didn't want to hold it.
No.
I didn't want to hold off too long. You know, I just you know.
Just coincidence.
I respect
Not
that.
even that, like, you know, I just want to do it right there. I don't want to wait any longer, you know? I didn't want to hold you up for something, you know?
Okay. Is he someone that's your type?
You definitely look fun. Is that real gold?
This?
Yeah.
This? No. Bought it right before rolling it out. Everything else? Yeah.
Okay. Rad.
100%.
Okay. I'm like allergic to not gold.
You're allergic?
Yeah. It's like a whole thing. We talked about it on another show.
We sure did. We love
If
me.
you want to check it out, it's on their channel. But I'm like severely allergic to stuff that's not gold. So
Damn.
I know, expensive.
Yeah, you can't be hugging up on me,
allergies.
baby. I'm sorry.
I know,
I'm
it's
sorry.
sad. I get it. I understand.
Let's take a step back because you still have 3 hearts that are remaining. Okay, so they're holding out for you. I'm going to throw it to you, and I'm going to ask to borrow the heartbreaking device of this king just in case your hand just starts going, you know, and you got to go out. Do you have a question you'd like to ask the 3 kings that are holding their heart?
Ooh. Well, you know what? I'm gonna throw it back to you guys. What would be your ideal first date?
That's a great question. Let's take a step forward to this real one. Name, age, and your ideal first date.
My name is Daniel. I'm 27, and the first date would be sushi date.
Ooh.
Sushi.
Okay, that's nice. I
All
like
right, let's
it.
take a step forward. Name, age, and ideal first date.
AJ, 21. My ideal first date was just go ahead and go out somewhere, just laid back, like a hike.
Was that accidental?
He popped it for AJ.
Oh. Okay.
So
That was an accident.
You got too excited.
I didn't pop it.
Do you want a heart back?
Give him a heart.
Sure.
Okay, let's get a heart transplant. Let's get a heart transplant for that real one. Just the one, right? Okay, great. All right, let's do that. Thank you, kind sir. Okay, and
Real one.
heart transplant. Bam. Okay. Now I want AJ to share one more time. AJ, what is your ideal first date?
just like a hike somewhere we could talk, get to know each other a little better. You know, nothing like people say movies. I just think that's too quiet. Just somewhere where you could just spend time. You know, just something real quick. Coffee.
Nice. Okay.
Coffee date. I agree, my man. That's great. All right, let's go down to this real one down here. Name, age, and ideal first date.
So Aaron, 23 years old, and like an arcade, bowling, something fun, you know, get to know you just a little more.
Nice. Nice.
Drink a little bit and just have fun, you know, and just
Nice.
take you home. Or not.
Like it.
Or not.
That was a safety. Okay, safe zone. All right, let's take a step back. 3 hearts remaining. I don't want to rush anything because, you know, we have 3 kings that are holding out. Do any of you have a question for her? Anybody have a question for Nina? All right, let's take a step down to AJ. What's your question?
As a stand-up comedian, you know, how big is your ego? I know a lot of stand-up comedians' egos are pretty up there. Are you very prideful? Is this something where you're able to communicate, you know, step to the side and take accountability, I guess?
It's a really good question. That's very, very introspective, this one. I'd say you know, you have to have some confidence to go on stage and try out stuff that you've written. But I will say I do a lot of self-deprecating material.
Oh, okay.
And so I have to do a lot of analysis on all of my red flags and flaws. So I am very aware of my imperfections. I am just very confident in knowing them and presenting them in a funny way. So I'd say my ego, if I have a good show, it can get pretty up there.
Okay.
But typically stand-up is pretty up and down. So if my ego's too big one day, don't worry, it will come crashing down the next day.
Okay.
All right. Do you have a question down there, my man? All right. Let's.
You do your job for a little bit.
Let me do my job for a little bit. So let's go back.
Different.
Let's go back then. This is always one that gets a little crazy. I haven't asked it today, but I do have to ask it. Have you ever been married?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Would you like to be married in the future?
Yes, not necessarily soon per se, but I would like to.
Okay.
You know, even if you know, I know people don't want to get the government involved in a marriage, but I do want a proposal and a wedding. I want the party. I want the fun, romantic stuff. I don't necessarily have to sign a paper.
Okay. Okay. Oh, he liked that. Oh, they both like. Oh, dang. Okay. Very good. Do you have any children?
No.
Okay. Would you like to have children in the
Woof.
future?
Ooh.
Ow!
You know what? You know what? Yeah. I should have seen that coming.
Wow. Oh, my goodness.
You know, I really should have just read the room.
Goodness gracious.
That was probably, I knew that was going to be a heartbreaker.
Oh my gosh. I mean, you didn't even really say no, but they just felt something. So let's go down to
get
these real
it.
ones and
I
figure out
totally
what they
get it.
felt. Why'd you break your heart?
The hesitation. Yeah.
That's fair.
So for you, is it a definite yes or definite no?
That no kids?
Yeah.
Is there no kids?
I'm not right now, and I don't know about the future. It's like a no right now for sure.
So you definitely want children though?
Definitely.
Okay.
Wait, I know you're 21, 23. How old are you?
27.
Got it. Okay. I can understand that. There's the other two. I'm like, you're babies.
Okay. Okay. Before she said that, you were holding on to your heart. So is she someone that's your type?
Personality wise, yeah, I was really enjoying when you speak.
I was really enjoying when you speak. People
Yeah.
do say that to me quite often.
That's your job. It's a beautiful thing.
That's true. As an LA6, I'm very proud of my personality. Yeah.
You're a 6.9 today because you're amazing and you're here. Okay. I mean, she's here. She's amazing. Don't
Me?
trip for us. Is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay. Very good. Let's take a step forward to this real one. Why'd you break your heart?
I'm very family orientated. I wanted kids pretty young. I know I'm only 21. That's still young. But even my parents went ahead and had kids young. And it's just that even though it's chaos and chaotic, we love each other to, no matter what.
And I respect a guy who knows what he wants. Like, even though you're very young, and I think that's really dumb, I totally respect it.
Yeah, well, I get it. Most definitely. It's just how I am.
Is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, she's good looking.
Okay. Is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, I definitely prefer the short kings for sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. My short
type.
kings, they get the W every time.
Every time.
Now let's take a step downtown to a taller king and figure out why he broke his heart.
It's because I have a 7-year-old little girl, you know. So the moment that you were like, I was like, just hesitating. It's like I can only imagine. It's because it is a lot, but it's like she kind of gave me my value and my definition of me, you know. So I can't.
100%.
So I can't have anything hesitate in between that.
No,
so.
that's so fair.
Be willing to step up, stepmom?
You see, I've done nannying, I've done a lot of babysitting, and I will say my favorite part is giving them back at the end of the day. So I don't know, that'd be tough.
Okay.
I don't-
Okay. Is she someone that's your type?
Not necessarily, but your personality is really cool, so that was cool.
Thank you. You're fun as well.
Is he someone that's your type?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Even though you're a little tall, you still ride this roller coaster.
Yes, that's right. Well, let's take a step back because as we scale the horizon of real ones, it looks like all the hearts were broken. But my gentleman, my mariachi, can we make some noise for this lovely lady? Let's make some noise for her. She's amazing. Thank you so much for coming out. And we will escort her out that way. We love that La Chona. Thank you, lovely lady. Let's get ready for our final real one. Let's get ready. We are ready.